So, I want to do this as quick as possible because I'm still in my cosplay because I didn't want to take it off yet because my hair looks like crap still underneath my wig and whatnot. But I've noticed that that video that's like over a year old now about the whole Heroes of Cosplay thing has gotten a lot of hate, and I realized that a lot of things that were said on there were super mean, I guess, and it was a lot of opinions, and I've opened up myself a little bit about this whole thing, but I do want to get down to my personal opinions, I guess, at this moment. First of all, that show, Heroes of Cosplay, I still don't like it. I haven't even really watched any of the new season. I watched a little bit of it, I guess, like the very first episode that was on there. And once again, it was still a bunch of stupid drama that just made me laugh and at the same time just make me cringe because it's just ridiculous. I have never met that many cosplayers that have that much drama, and I realize for the other thing, yes, people, I know what reality TV is. I know what it's supposed to do. I know it's supposed to get ratings. I know it's supposed to get views. I know it's supposed to be dramatic, but making it that melodramatic is ridiculous. I'm sorry. It makes the majority of the cosplay community just angry. And that's what's going to happen. And we're allowed to have opinions. If you want to think the show is great, you want to think the people on the show are great, you want to think the producers are great, whatever. Cool. That's your own thing. Me, on the other hand, I don't know those people personally. But to be honest, I realize that they're getting paid. I realize it's reality TV. But why would you portray yourself like that? Why would you want to do that? I realize popularity is awesome and you want it. And not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous. I would love to have some awesome popularity. I would love for people to look at me and go, that's that cosplayer. Yeah, that would be super sweet. But I'm not going to step on people and I'm not going to be rude to other people and I'm not going to essentially just, I don't know, like be that way to other people just to get that fame, just to get that popularity. It's not worth it. It's really not. It's not worth making videos, showing how much boob you can show, how much you're gonna do all these sexy cosplays, whatever. And I don't know, it's something I'll probably never understand, to be honest. For one, I know that a lot of you still refer to me as a girl, which, if that's what you're gonna do, that's what you're gonna do. I prefer male pronouns. I prefer to be called Seth. It'd be great. But I mean, maybe that's why I don't understand the whole sexy cosplay thing. Maybe it's because I've known way too many people in the past and even currently who that's all they do. I mean, cool. If you like characters that are super sexed up and everything, cool for you. I just think it's kind of crappy. Like, honestly, it would be cool to have a lot of, female characters that wore more than a bra and panties a lot, or a skirt that shows off their butt, or constantly clothes that show massive amounts of cleavage. That's probably why I've been turned off for cosplaying a lot of female characters anyway. I mean, I've cosplayed female characters, but only ever two, and neither of them even has boobs because they're younger characters. And one's a pony, and the other one's fully clothed and is a Disney character. I don't have a problem with people wanting to do sexy cosplays, honestly. I just wish that they would understand that when people are staring at them, that they realize that it's because of what they're wearing. I don't want to be that person that goes out there and say, well, this happened because you were wearing this, because no, that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't be a thing. But the truth of the matter is that people are going to do it. I mean, if you want to raise awareness about it, that's cool. Do it. I'm totally up for that. But just know that there are a lot of horrible people in this world, and they're going to continue to do it regardless because the stereotype is there and perverts are there. Um, but no, I don't have a problem with it. If that's what you want to do, that's your thing. You really like that character, cool. Second thing, I never said anything about stuff being inaccurate. I've never said that I know of. If I did, I'm sorry. I'm not terribly accurate right now. Look at me. I have a Roxas wig on. I'm wearing the top. It's not gray right here like it should be, I guess. On top of that, I'm like half-assed bloodied right now. It was like a quick makeup job to be silly. And also, I'm wearing something from freaking Attack on Titan. So, I don't even care. I really don't care about inaccuracies or your accuracies. If you want to do it, do it. I don't know. I guess my thing is though, like, the other thing was like gender bent cosplays. I'm cool with gender bent cosplays. Do what you want to do. I personally don't want to do gender bent cosplays because that's not my thing. I don't like it personally. If you want to do it though, the thing that I'm most upset about most of the time is that when a female character is being, I don't know, like I guess like the male character, like their equivalent, their female equivalent. So I guess I want to say it. I don't like it when there's an unnecessary amount of skin. I mean, honestly, if a male character is completely clothed, why would his female counterpart wear almost nothing? I just don't get that. I mean, if that's how you want to do it, that's how you want to do it, but I really don't understand that. Like, one thing I could say that would probably happen a lot that would be legitimate is Gray Fullbuster. His female equivalent probably would wear almost nothing because, shit, does Gray ever want to like wear his clothes? No, not really. He just kind of takes them off all the time, which that's cool. That makes some sense. But I've just seen so many characters that are just that are like the male characters that are like completely clad in armor or just normal basic street clothes, t-shirt and jeans and like jacket, like full clothes. And then seeing somebody do a female cosplay of it and they're wearing like short shorts and like a sports bra for a top and going really, really overboard, which that's just what I don't understand. But like I said, opinions are opinions and do what you want to do. That's your thing. It's not mine. Some other stuff that I know was referenced from what I remember was actually really, really painful to hear. It seems that also the show Heroes of Cosplay makes people in the real world think that to be a good cosplayer, you need to make everything that you dress up as. That's not true. Some people can't sew. I can sew. I hate it though. I absolutely despise sewing. Both of my sewing machines are piles of crap. I don't like using them. Something's wrong with them. Don't pull the stitches tight enough. Tried fixing everything with it, and I've just come to terms that they were given to me by, like, my aunt gave me one and my mom gave me one, and they're sewing machines from, like, the 70s. So, they're probably just, you know, old and can't handle it anymore. But, thing being here is that one person, I won't name names, I'm sure you'll be able to see the comments on the original video, which I won't link to it because I really don't care how many views that stupid thing gets. The only reason it's got views on it is because it has Heroes of Cosplay in the title and in the tags. But being told that I bought my stuff like at a con, like I bought my cosplay at a con, and I bought a pre-made wig off of eBay. I'm sorry, but was I judging you? Was I making a personal stab at you? No. No, I wasn't. And also, I didn't. The cosplay? Yeah, I bought it from somewhere. Don't remember the exact site, but it was sent to me, and the pants were green instead of black, and the top itself was actually like a ribbed top, and it looked a lot more like Cloud's top, and I didn't like it, so I got rid of it. I had somebody actually fix my pants so that they were black on the bottom instead of green. The jacket that I have, the only thing that was modified on that, like they had sewn some weird checkered trim on it, so got it pulled off of there. They repainted the checkers for me. They remade the entire top for me. We actually went and found fabric, and I waited, had myself fitted, everything. This little piece wasn't there. This is actually part of a necklace. I've actually jury rigged that to the back of my zipper so that it actually works as a functioning zipper pull and isn't a necklace. Like, I've seen a lot of cosplays portray, because generally when you order off the site, if there's something like this on here, they don't take into account that this is not a necklace, that this is actually part of the shirt. This jacket, yeah, bought it from somebody on eBay. Who the fuck cares? I can't make this. I'm not talented enough to like make embroidered patches. I'm not talented enough to make something that looks like leather. Even the Axel one, the wig, Axel wig was a pre-styled wig from eBay a long time ago. It came in a box and it was a mop. It was supposed to be pre-styled. There was no spikes in that thing whatsoever. This one, my friend gave it to me. This is a wig that's probably been used, I want to say, since like 2008. It's old as hell. It was given to me, it looked like a mop. Like, it was literally like this flat everywhere. I did all this myself. I cut it, I styled it. It is not perfect. I don't care. Being perfect is nice. It is a plus. If you look good, that's good for you. But cosplay is about being a good person. It's about being nice. It's about respecting other people. And I realized that in that video, we weren't always terribly respectful of other people, but it got to the point of, this is not how this should be portrayed. It's reality TV, but still, it's not how things work. It's not. And if they make their stuff in 7 to 10 days, cool. That's awesome for them. I'm jealous that they have these resources, that they live in places where they can just go and like to a local place and find what they're looking for their cosplays. I live in the middle of nowhere. I have no resources. So sure, I have to buy a lot of pieces of my cosplay or commission people who live out of town, out of state. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that was said was just, it wasn't really nice. I do still make a lot of stuff. I make my props, make my own props. I do my own wigs. I do my own accessories. Don't make my cosplays. No, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry if that mystical veil of confusion has now been lifted. I don't make my cosplays. I'm sorry. But I make a lot of them. I make at least half of the cosplay. Don't make the clothing because I can't. I can modify clothing. I can make accessories. I can do hair, which sometimes I hate doing too, which is why I've refused to do a tutorial on this, because it's the only one that I have and I really don't want to undo the wig that took me hours to do. But I've made my keyblades. I've made other swords. I've made keyblades and props for other people too. It's just really, really painful when somebody just goes and assumes that I do nothing. And I wasn't assuming anything about that show. I only ever said things about what I saw. And I think that in those, in the instances where people were calling me out on not making my own cosplays, and me saying that other people on that show weren't always making their own cosplays, that's only because the fact that there was a few people on there that were having a lot of help. And help is good. Help is a great thing. If you have people that you know that can help you with cosplays, props, wigs, whatever, please commission those people. Be friends with those people still. Do what it takes to get your cosplays done. But don't enter it in a contest and then not say that you had any help. That's what got me. Like, I'm sorry, if you're going to enter a contest and it's for something that you crafted, you should have crafted all of it. If you're going to enter a contest for a skit or just, like a roleplay type thing, then by all means, enter. Even if you didn't make the whole thing, that's cool. But if they want to ask if you made all of it, tell them no. Be honest. That's really, really what was getting me about that. I know that not everybody can make everything, and I know that not everybody is a wonderful craftsman, and that's okay. To do cosplay, you don't have to be. I mean, shit, that's why you can buy Halloween costumes on Halloween, because not everybody can make them. That's why you have people that are on eBay, on Etsy, Facebook, whatever, that source out to people and say, hey, I make these things. Please buy them. If you don't know how to make them, I'll do it for you. Magic. This is going on a lot longer than it should have, and I understand that, but I honestly just want a few more minutes of your time. If you've been patient enough to watch, I'm very thankful. But I'm just to the point where it's really, really upsetting. Cosplaying's hard anymore. It's hard when the fact that I like to do a lot of male cosplays, and it's hard for me to do that because of my predicament. And it's hard having people tell me, well, why don't you just cosplay a girl? Because I don't like a lot of the female characters. Not that I'm sexist or any of that, but I just don't. I am just attracted to a lot of the male characters that I cosplay. I like their personality. I like how they look. I like the outfit. I like being in that character. I'm probably just wasting a lot of time talking about this. But it's just something that's a super sensitive subject, I guess, which is why I hated that show in the first place. Why I hated on it is because it was just ridiculous. I read reviews off of what happened in some of those contests. People waiting in line for hours. Judges changing their costumes in the middle of the contest. People that were filming for the show getting to do all their stuff while other people in groups weren't able to do anything. And it wasn't just from one source that I read this. No, it was 10 plus sources. So I mean, unless people are really good liars and they're all in cahoots with each other, I'm pretty sure that that's pretty credible of something that shitty happening. And it's not right. People go to cons to enter contests. Like, some people prepare for that all year. And then not being able to participate is ridiculous. And then some people are just going for fun. And then they get drug into that kind of drama, and they didn't go there for the drama. They went there to hang out with friends. They went out there to show off their skills. They went out to show off their costume. They went out to role play, to do what they want to do. And reality TV is ruining that for a lot of things, not even just the cosplay community, for just a lot of communities in general. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be a thing. But in all honesty, once again, I would like to apologize to anybody that I offended, even though I don't know if I offended any of you personally or anything, but I'm sorry for what I said and how I said it. I realized that a lot of what was in that video is kind of backwards or weird, maybe jumbled up, messed up a little bit. But at the time, it was just one of those things where I was just fuming angry with it because this is something that I like, and then to have people ask me if I watch that show and ask me if I do that crap. No, I don't. I'm sorry. Do you know what I do in my cosplay? I sit in here in my living room and make videos for you guys. That's what I do. And when I'm not doing that, I go to cons. I go to maybe 2 a year. Yeah, I'm jealous of people that get to go to like 3 or more a year because I don't get to. That's a normal thing. It's normal to be jealous of somebody for getting to do something you would like to do. I'm not mad at them for it, but it would be nice, you know? I would love to go to a bunch of cons. I'd love to meet new people. I would love to make more friends. I would love a chance to show off skills in what I do with wigs, what I do with props, my role-playing stuff. I like meeting new friends and doing silly role plays and doing photo shoots. It's fun. What else I do in my cosplay? I don't know. Sometimes I go to the park and take random-ass pictures. I don't do all these things that so many of these other people do. I don't pose sexy. I don't constantly, I don't know, get myself out of, look at me, look at me, look at me. I don't know, it just seems rude. If you want to do that, cool. I mean, honestly, sure, I would love to be popular, and probably the only way that I could ever be popular is if I did slap my face on everything. If I did make a bunch of crap and sell it, I don't know, if I said something witty at some point and then it just kind of caught on. But currently, this is what you're gonna get. Me. The crappy Roxas that you see in front of you. That's what you'll get. Maybe some other characters. I cosplay other things. But this is just one of my favorites. It's becoming less of my favorite because of a lot of the negative attention that I've got on the blog and on the YouTube channel. But I'm still gonna do it because I like it. But yeah, you can deal with me, filthy dirt child Roxas. I don't know, maybe some of the people that I've just met in this community that I have problems with are just not mature about it yet, or maybe they just haven't realized what's going on yet. And even when I've talked to people, like I've talked to other friends that are cosplayers that just really try too hard. I mean, I guess that shouldn't be a thing. Trying too hard shouldn't be a negative thing, but if all you're doing is showing off, being a jerk, and just essentially whoring yourself out, then I'm sorry. You're kind of doing it wrong. Um, that's my opinion. I don't think that anybody should have to just push all that stuff in people's faces or have all this awkward sex appeal just to get attention. If you're a cosplayer, you should be doing it because you want to do it, because it's fun, because you enjoy the character, because you enjoy the series, the franchise, whatever. You shouldn't be doing it just so you can get laid, or just so you can get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or just so you can be popular and have a lot of friends that, as horrible as it's going to sound, aren't going to give two shits about you in a few years. Even months, weeks maybe. It should just be something that you're doing for you. If you want to feel sexy for you, feel sexy for you. If you want to feel sexy because somebody else told you to, probably not that wonderful of an idea. It'll just come back and slap you in the face later. All else aside, I'm sorry that all that happened, and I'm sorry that everybody keeps dwelling on a video that's over a year old now. This is my new one, and this is still my feelings. I still feel the same. People that are on that show, whatever they want to do whatever they want to do. I'm sure they're great people. I'm sure that they have friends. I'm sure that they do nice things for other people. I'm sure that they have wonderful lives. Whatever. I'm sure that they brighten other people's days. I know they do. And I want to be one of those kind of people too. I want to be somebody who makes somebody feel awesome. I want to be somebody who's inspirational. I want to be somebody who's nice, somebody that's likable. And so I guess I'll try harder. But my opinion still stands. Do things for you, not for anybody else, because if you're doing something for somebody else all the time, your life is not going to be wonderful. You're going to be constantly fulfilling the desires of other people, and as much as that sounds like it could be wonderful, after a while it's really not. I've tried pleasing people way too many times in my life, and all it ends with is just depression and anxiety and anger. It really does. I mean, there's some people that I love to please, but those people also in turn love to please me, and we love to be around each other, and it works out. It's not something that we're doing because we're desiring the attention of the other person and can't get it any other way. Yeah, this video has been super long now, and I'm going to cut it off here because I'm done expressing any of this. And anybody wants to hate on how my wig looks, how any of this looks, how my makeup looks, go ahead. Hate all you want, because I know right now that I'm not pristine looking. I don't have proper lighting, and this looks like shit right now. Like, honestly, I was goofing off. Do you want to know what I used for makeup? Didn't use Benai, any of that expensive shit. No, I used a fucking water crayon. And I don't care what you want to think about that. For a quick video that I did earlier that was like 7 minutes long, 5 minutes long, I don't know. And it was just all for fun and for shits and fucking giggles. So, whatever. I'm done with this, and I hope that everybody who does watch this can at least see me in kind of a new light and understand that I don't hate anyone. There's just opinions that I have, and I'm not the only person who has them, alright? So everybody, stay cool, be awesome, cosplay for you, not for anyone else.